80 people.
All right, perfect.
The
All right,
question,
so on my side, I'll ask you some questions now. You ready?
let's go.
Okay. All right, so Sebastian, tell me, what are the top 3 mistakes that people make when sourcing products?
Great question. I mean, first one, of course, is everybody teaches like get 2 or 3 proposals, get started with this. I do believe, I mean, one of the biggest things, of course, is that you don't get enough quotations. You don't really negotiate. So having 2 or 3 quotations is one of the problems that, you may have some prices, but you don't really know the market price. We usually go in and target 30 to 60 potential producers, get the high prices, medium prices, low prices, and then start negotiating. I mean, this definitely is one of the ways of checking, sorry, not checking, of really getting the best prices. Number 2 on a mistake is what I would say is quite often that you keep running with your same product for a very, very long time. You always focus on new products, new products, new products, but you don't think about resourcing your product. We've saved by now our clients more than $500 million in savings. And most of that literally comes from
Just a tiny bit. Yeah.
just a
500
tiny
mil.
bit. Yeah, and it's like Monday income. But with this, we went in and sorry, imagine your bestseller. You sell it 5,000 times, 10,000 times, 50,000 times a year, or you have several other products that you sell 10 products 5,000 times each per year. What if you save 10 cents, 20 cents, 50 cents, $1, 2, 3, 4, 5, depending on how expensive the product is? What would that mean? That's a lot of money. And check number, or the product problem number 3, I would say, is this a very, very simple thing: quality control. Don't only do quality control on your products. Don't only sorry, not on your products, on your samples. Do, of course, the quality control with your mass production, also on the first rows, in the first orders, or sometimes surprisingly, like 4th order, 7th order, again, you send people in, and of course pay for quality, pay for the final balance only after real passing of the quality control. I hope those 3 ones should be at least some of the top ones.
I think those are great. When somebody is sourcing, what is the number one misconception when they start their sourcing journey?
The number one misconception. So misconception, that word means for believing wrong things.
Yes.
Or having a wrong.
So I have an assumption about how I'm going to source, and
yeah.
it's often not correct. Tell me what the number one misconception people have is.
If you haven't done sourcing on your own several times and really looked into 30 to 60 potential producers, you may think it goes extremely fast. So, just say call them up and you get a quotation. No, you don't. That may work in China. For example, you go in and you target to find about 30 potential producers. I usually say jokingly, you get 29 answers and 28 prices, and all of that yesterday. Try doing this outside. Try doing this inside the US, in Mexico, South America, Europe, or wherever else you want to have it. The problem here very often comes is you think you go in and you buy from them. That's not the case. Those companies out there, they exist for a longer time. To be frank and blunt, they don't need you. They don't need you. So I think the misconception here would come in the first thing, in the very beginning, when you start your sourcing, when you approach clients, you're not buying, you're selling. You're selling an idea that they please get off their lazy bums, or that you can convince them to really give you a quotation, that it's worth their time sitting there and writing a quotation for you. So the misconception, or the second one that comes with it, is you think it's very quick, very easy, and they give you quotations. You calculate in time, especially when it's outside China. Sometimes you need to contact them 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, sometimes 7 times until they give you a quotation. Count that time in. Whether you do it on your own or with a sourcing company, you will see looking for a lot of quotations takes a bit of time.
That is a lot. All right. So over your shoulder there, Sebastian, you've been to hundreds of conferences. Can you touch those for me? Just like put your fingers through them for me a little bit. All right. So what is your favorite conference you've ever been to?
Wow. Wow, that's a very good one. You didn't set one up yet, did you? I mean, of course, everybody knows the Prosper. Is it my favorite one? Probably not. Been to it as an exhibitor, I think, only once. Or have you been twice? Some of the ones in Germany, the Seller Bar Camps, are pretty cool. And when we come to the US, I mean, white label for us is, of course, one of the ones that are quite interesting because it's, of course, about sourcing. When I come in there as myself, as a seller for some of my brands, I do see Brandon Young's for sure. The Camp Ecom, I guess Julia enjoyed it a lot. She went there. What other ones have we? I mean, of course, anything that the rest of the world, the big people put out there. I mean, look at Kevin King's, look at the events that are happening out there. I think all the people you play with. And when it comes over here, again, I would say the seller bar camps are pretty cool. Orange Click set up nice events as well. So
Yeah,
I think
I went to Prague last year. That was really fun. Um,
yeah.
what is the best business book you read in the last year and why?
I think I read too many of them, and usually what I do like is, of course, growing the business. When I look at my own brands of building the business, I mean, Who Not How is a definitely good one of learning and growing. Maybe for the specific reason, I'm a graduate engineer, electrical engineering and industrial automation, and I'm a person of doing everything on my own. If I wouldn't have Julia, my better half, who is more the MBA person and hiring people, and learning how to work through and with people, we would still be sitting here with like the two of us probably alone. So learning of growing to the next level, the stuff, Stephen, that you of course speak about, like leveling up, leveling yourself up as well, learning the next level and learning the importance of giving tasks away and trusting other people, is definitely one of the ones where I would say Who Not How is I don't think I have a favorite, but it's definitely a good book. And we just spoke about this earlier.
Yeah, it definitely can help simplify things down. All right. So if somebody wants to hire you, Sebastian, what do they do?
Well, come to us, talk to us. We'll have a look if there's potential, of course, to
Where do
find.
I go to find you?
Very simply, I mean, signify.net. There we have a booking calendar. Just drop in and we'll explore the potential if we can find your producers for your products and or optimize your purchasing costs for your bestsellers.
Perfect. All right. Signify, guys. This is Sebastian. This guy has been in business coming up on 20 years. Congrats on that.
Thanks a lot. Thanks. I appreciate it.
All right. Well, my name is Stephen Pope. I'm the founder of My Amazon Guy. Hit a like, add me a comment, help me engage the social algorithm if you like our content. Thanks for watching.